Hey, people. Sean Brooks here, realtor. Um, just wanted to share my screen and show you what's really going on in Wilmington, Delaware. Some of you may be aware, some of you may not be aware, but in the city, they're pushing to revitalize it. Um, Other people want to say the word gentrification. Um, Whatever word that you want to use, it has to do with economic development. And every city is going through it right now. Over the last maybe 2 to 3 years, Philadelphia um, has been upwardly progressing to redevelop. They had the most permits for building ever in the city's history so far. So I want to take you through. People say Wilmington is a dangerous city for a small area. It's about 10 miles long, but it's several opportunities. I mean, crazy opportunities to get in there, buy, rebuild, in some cases knock down, redevelop, put up new homes, bring a fresh new approach to the city. All right, so let's look at it. We have up on my screen here the MLS that I use as a realtor to pull data and see what's actively on the market, and I can tell what's going on the market. We got Wilmington as the city, last 180 days, houses that's closed. We're not even gonna get into the bedrooms and the size or anything. Fee simple, that just means the person owns the property outright. So we got 1,351 properties that sold. Going from $202. That must be a rental maybe, and it's just under the sale section. But let's take a look here. This one, $700. I would have to really look into, was that a $700 sale? Possibly, could have been. All right, $4,000 for this property, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 1,775 square feet. It's not bad for $4,000. I know it probably needed some work. Let's just take a look. But if you're going to get into real estate investing, and in this phase, some people are like, well, I can't rent it. All right. So a lot of the investors that I know, they've been buying up properties and they're waiting for the storm to happen. When that ultimate shift happens, now they're in a position where they bought a property for $4,000 back in the day. Now that property is worth $300,000. It's called controlling assets. So if you're spending that little bit of money, fine. Anything under pretty much 100,000, if you're going to rent it out, you're going to be able to recoup your money pretty fast. And let me see if I can bring up the calendar. See if you can see that. Mike can't bring up the calendar, but oh, here we go. I'll bring it up on this screen. And we'll just do some math here real quick. Bring it over on this screen. All right, so let's say the rent is $1,200 times 12, 1,400. Let's say times 6 years. You pay 86,000, 80,000 for the property. You'll recoup all your money back plus some, and then you have the advantages of depreciation also. You can talk that over with your accountant. But let's get back to what I was talking about: 10,000, 12,000. This property I actually showed 15. It's pretty good. Needed a little bit of work, which most of these will. Showed this property right here that was 18. We're trying to get this one for one of my investors. We lost, so we moved on to another property. All right, 22 for this one. And as you see, these are different zip codes. But guys are actually buying up properties because they want to be able to control the market in the future. It might be this year that everything really, really starts to roll. So you got 24. Let me see if I can find the property that we purchased. Let's see. And as you see, this is a lot of properties that been, excuse me, being purchased, even though we're in a city where it's crime and it has problems like anywhere else. We were going for this one, but one of the investors, I don't know, he just didn't make up his mind. This one, I'm kind of surprised that this one even went, but everything right now is flying off the market. Showed this property right here, 29,000, it's gone. This one even went 30,000, 4th Street, 805 zip code. That one even went. Let's look at this. 17th, 25th, Tatnall. This one went. Showed this one. Need work. Everything needs work. But look, I mean, you get there in advance and then you're in a good position when everything switches over. We sold this one. I don't have too many pictures from it. Let's see. So when you're looking to invest, don't be deterred by crime. You can always Section 8 the property in the time being, and then recoup your money. When it switches over, and then you can make a decision from there. But this is pages on top of pages on top of pages of properties that a whole bunch of investors are actually buying. I'm not afraid to say, okay, buy it. You're in a tough neighborhood, but don't fix it up as much. Make sure you can get the bare minimum rent. And then when the market changes, then that's when you go back in and you may do something like this where you make it more attractive. And all these neighborhoods are situational. Like they all go through crime. The city that I'm from, same thing, and the crime is still going on. But the actual real estate market is booming like crazy. So be the first. Be one of the first to really control Delaware. If you want that, just give me a call, 302-285-949604. Sorry, I had a little moment. Something popped up on my screen. All right. So take care. Have a good day. If you have any questions, just give me a call.